Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin and it's Friday. So that means it's time for Fridays with Fred. Yes! Okay, so the first thing we're going to do though is look at my stitch marker of the day from Miss Ellie Leva at Ellie Leva's Crafts and More. Let's see what day 10 holds for us. You know it's going to be cute. Oh, the tape is foiling me. Okay, there we go. Let's see. What could it be? What could it be? Oh, that's cute. It's a seashell again. And it's got like, I have absolutely no idea how to describe the beads on it. They're kind of rustic. That's really the best word that's coming to mind. And I don't think it's a good word, but it's what I've got. So there, look at how cute that is. That's the seashell at the bottom. Oh, why are you going blurry? And then it's like a wooden bead. And then there's like an orange kind of pyramidal bead. It's very cool. I love it. I can't describe it, but I love it. And I'll use it for sure. This one will go with my seashell collection on the thingy. Oops. First, let's open the lobster claw so it can go on. There we go. And then where's the little hooky? There it is. Here's our collection. We only have 5 of them left. Oh! I had mentioned that the 6 was missing. Just found the 6th sticker. Are you gonna focus? Did I change a setting here? Because it is not liking to focus now. I'll get playing. Who knows what goes on with electronics? Okay, so we've checked the stitch marker of the day. Now we are going to look at Fridays with Fred. So Fridays with Fred is every Friday I go through my progress in working through this book, Knitting the Neighborhood, the official knitting patterns of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's by an editorial board. Each pattern has its own author designated. So at the beginning when I got this book, I said I wanted to work through it. I nominated one pattern from each section as a potential starter, and y'all voted, and the Beginnings Cardigan, this cardigan right here, was, I can't see to see if I'm doing it good, was by far the winner. So this is where we started. I had recently finished a red cardigan, so I did not want to make this one in red. And plus there's another cardigan before this in the book called the Friendly Neighbor cardigan. And this one to me is, in my mind, the red sweater. And I think it's because if you look at the pictures, he's a younger man in the picture for this sweater, and he is older in the Beginnings Cardigan sweater. And I think it's because when I was a child, I was watching him when he was younger, and this is maybe more towards the end of his career when I wasn't watching him. So that's why I associate the first red sweater more than the second red sweater. Anyway, that's why I'm not making it in red. Also, I'm making it for my husband, Brian. Reds, for both of us, red doesn't work the best with our complexions. We need more blue-based reds, and those sweaters are more yellow-based reds, and they don't work for us. They work for chomps, but it doesn't work for us. Anyway, he likes the color brown, so I am using Hayfield Bonus Aran Tweed in the color Chestnut to make his sweater. And I finished the back panel, the left front panel, and I am now working on the right front panel, and I am so tantalizingly close. I'm like 1.5 inches away from the armhole shaping, and then which leads into the raglan shaping because it's a raglan style cardigan. So here stitch marker here is where I left off last week. I'm now all the way up here. And look at how pretty that is. I really love this yarn. I adore it. It's got 20% wool, so if you're wool averse or allergic, you'd have to decide if that's a content you can handle. But I love it. It's got some tonality to it. See, and it's beautiful. It's squishy. It's going to be so warm for him. I do believe I will have this finished for autumn for him. So this is the right front. I'll need to do the 2 sleeves. There's a collar you make separately and then sew on. And then install a zipper. It all sounds so easy, doesn't it? These are all worked flat from the bottom up and then sewn together. There is no picking up stitches anywhere in the pattern. I did notice an error in the pattern. I'm making the 3rd largest size for him, and there's an error in the right front panel. The left front panel and the back seem just fine to me, but there is an issue here. So if you are making this size and you get to this and you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to discuss. I also kind of described it in detail a couple videos ago. What else do I need to say about this? Okay, no stitch marker, but I am using knitting needles. Which knitting needles? My Chalgu interchangeable needle set Brian got me for Christmas. I am using, this is a 4-weight yarn, Aran. I'm using 4.5 millimeter knitting needles, which is a US 7. I like the 5.5 inch tips. But I do know they make 4-inch tips if you prefer a slightly shorter knitting needle tip. But I am enjoying it. The only other thing I'm using is a whisk bag. This was Winnings from Dee at Dee's Creative Hands. Check her out. She is awesome. Got all my pieces in here and I'm trucking ahead. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Little Knits did announce maybe 2 weeks ago that they had some of this Bonus Aran and Bonus Aran Tweed in their shops. It was very reasonably priced, but they only had a limited colors. They did not have the chestnut. But if you're in the US, that might be a good option if you want to get your hands on some. I bought mine from the Wool Warehouse. It was still, I believe, a good deal from the Wool Warehouse. Of course, their prices are in pounds. So I paid £11.99 for that per ball. They are gigantic 400-gram balls. So they are big. I am still working on the same ball. I've made the back, the right front, and most of the left front so far. And the ball is getting small. It has become unruly and collapsed, and it's a total mess. But I think there is a good chance I get the entire front done from the one ball, which is amazing. I don't believe there's any chance I can make the entire sweater out of one for him. It's not that big of a ball. And yeah, so this is a fun one. I think it is beginner friendly, but the zipper might be a little challenging. There are instructions in the back of the book for converting it to buttonholes. I think you could also use kind of those instructions to just have it open and not have any closure. I think that would be super cute as well. I think I forgot to say the name of the person who designed it. It's Carla Patrick. The only place I looked, and a couple other people have looked as well, and the only place we are able to find this pattern is in this book. So sometimes pattern makers will have their pattern in a book and then also on Ravelry or Etsy or somewhere else so you can get it. Haven't found that anywhere else. So I'm excited. The book will be linked down below. It isn't linked to Amazon. Amazon has been one of the pricier places to obtain it, but search around. I link Amazon because I feel like it's the most accessible for the most people. But check your thrift stores, check your library, check all around. I bought mine from VogueKnitting.com. They occasionally have very good sales on their patterns and books. So it's worth a subscribing to their mailing list. They do not send a lot of emails, so it's not a bad one to be subscribed to. I know some you get like twice daily emails and you're like, whoa, back off. Vogue Knitting is not like that. Okay. I will see you later. We'll see you later tonight with Poor Decisions with Brian. Come see what we got up our sleeves. Okay. Bye-bye.